But the other one on our radar today is Assam Company. Aditya Kumar Jajodia, the MD of the company, now joins us on the phone line. Afternoon, Mr. Jajodia, and thanks for joining in. First, before we come to the news, just some clarification on you, because a couple of days back, it was reported that Kinnaro has stopped production at the Assam oil field, in which you hold about 40% stake. Is that true, and what's the kind of impact?
Yes, it is partly true. There were two wells which were producing, as we understand. One of the wells, which is well number 11, which was producing nearer to about 800 to 900 BOE a day, I believe has been stopped because they are looking at the pressure and redoing the well, as I understand. This is subject to what DGH and what permissions would be given by the DGH. We still have a small production happening. The production has only stopped as recent as 3rd of December. So there is not virtually going to be a major impact because most of the quarters have gone. We will have to see how we go about in the coming year.
But how do you expect resolution of this?
Well, we are looking at it favorably because there is some sort of legal dispute going on between us and Kinnaro, and government has intervened in that. As you are aware, that government has cancelled Kinnaro's PI interest, which is participating interest, to the 60%, where Kinnaro has gone to the court and has got some sort of a stay, and we expect a judgment coming out very soon. So in all, we think it's a positive news, and whatever this is being done would not really impact us this year on our balance sheet, and hopefully next year we should do very well.
Okay, Aditya, hi, thanks for joining in. Can you then just get to the acquisition of Duncan McNeil Power and Utilities? What exactly is the strategic fit here, and how much exactly did you spend on this acquisition?
Well, this is not an acquisition as an acquisition. It was at one of my earlier interviews with you all, we had said the Assam Company has now become a mixed bag. So we are trying to make different verticals for different businesses, and which the board had approved that we should use different companies for different projects, and this was one of the projects which we had. We have putting up a 1200 megawatt of combined cycle, which is a gas-based power plant, which we have acquired the land in Gujarat in a place called Vilayat, and we have got necessary in-principle permission of the gas from GSPC. We have also got the water permission. We have given to the environment for getting an environment clearances. So that is how we are going forward with the project. Instead of doing it in the Assam Company, where we had tea, oil, and other utilities, so we thought of doing it in a separate company, because at some time we would be there in the market.
Right, so when do you expect this entire power project to crystallize?
Ma'am, it is on its way of crystallizing. We are waiting for the environment clearance, and we are waiting for the final clearance from the gas. Once the two is in position, nothing would stop us by starting the project, which would be, I think, by month of February, March, we should have all those permission available with us, subject to whatever government clearances are required.
Mr. Jajodia, you made a point about making focused units. Any plans of demerging all these various verticals and having them listed?
Yes, ma'am. We are absolutely on this, because we see that by having one individual unit, the shareholder gets confused, because there may be separate shareholders who may be interested in the individual vertical but may not be interested in the next.
When will this happen? This restructuring?
The restructuring is already on its way, as we have done to this. Others are also on its way. We will be taking it to the board meeting. There was evaluation going on. So this would happen between now and the next quarter, that the company would have more definite plan of looking into more on focus activities, and that will also give us enhanced profitability on each individual sector.
Right. Aditya, quickly, can you just tell us about which are the demerged entities and which ones would you be looking to list?
Well, the verticals at this moment is tea, which we would make it separate at some time. Oil and gas, where we are going to do that. The third is the SCZ, which is another subsidiary company of Assam Company, which is being delisted, and the fourth is the power.
Okay.
So we are putting it into 4 different verticals.
Alright Aditya, thanks very much for joining in today. So that is Assam Company clarifying on a lot of news which the company has been dealing with, and also expect some amount of restructuring and a demerger of some of its entities and then a relisting of it on the bourses. That's Assam Company up around 2.6%.